All right, guys, same day, different video. I'm gonna just keep this short and sweet because my battery's dying. I'm running out of daylight. But anyway, you probably haven't seen my headlights up on my Celica since I've started this YouTube channel. But there's a reason why. I already have aftermarket lights in it, but one of them got water in it. I don't know how, but I already ordered new headlights and they came in a few weeks ago. So anyway, here's the car with the headlights up. I've already taken one of the headlights out. Here is a look at the headlight. I'll go ahead and switch them on so you can see what they look like or see what that one looks like. Looks pretty cool. Hopefully it'll work while one headlight is out. Let's see what we got. Yeah, so it come on. Boom, there you have it. I love these cars when the headlights are up. It looks like a little frog to me. But anyway, I'm gonna show you how to take out the headlights and replace them with the new ones. It's airplanes again. But anyway, just a quick little two-step process to get the headlights out and another two-step process to get them back in. So basically with your headlights, once they're up, you have two screws here. I already took mine out. You have two screws on the opposite side, and then this piece pops right out. Then there's two screws at the top. Once you take those screws out, you can bend this little piece down, pull out the headlight housing, unplug your plug adapter, and then put the new headlight in. So let's go back to the shopping cart and see what we have back here. All right, this should be the box with the new headlights. Try to do this with one hand and try to do it fast. Like I said, I run out of daylight and I'm running out of battery. And these are pretty cool. I think I got the black housing ones. Hopefully they sent the right ones, because the chrome ones, they look kind of weird. I got these off of eBay. I think they're about 30 or 40 bucks. I'll leave the link in the description. And yes, I do have the black house. They only came with one headlight? Oh, they think they slick. See, this is why I don't like ordering off of eBay, because every now and then they'll hit you with something like this. I thought I was getting two headlights and I only got one. So now I got to put in another order for another headlight, but whatever. We're going to get this thing installed and we're going to go from there. How about that? All right. It's always something. Oh, don't drop it. And they are DOT compliant, as you can see. DOT, SAE, E9. Plop this sucker right on there. Actually, I'm gonna need two hands, so I'm gonna cut the video, and when you come back, you'll see the new headlight in. All right, guys, we're back, and just in time, because the sun is setting, and this will be a perfect time to show you the difference between the headlights. It looks all right. I thought it'd be a little bit different looking on the vehicle, but I'm not going to complain with what the results were. Let's get this thing started up before my battery dies. Boom. And of course it's not working. Interesting. It could be the fuse blew from the water issue from the last light. Hopefully that is the issue. I'm gonna stop this and come back. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's the next day. My battery died as I predicted. But anyway, that gave me time to sit back, go through my phone once it charged, and figure out what was going on with why this headlight wasn't working. So anyway, I went to the original listing and went through the description and realized that they had pictures of this plug, right? And the way they had they plug set up is this top wire here is the low beam. The bottom left of this wire is, or this plug, shall I say, the bottom left is the ground, and then the bottom right is the high beam. And what you do, you basically just plug this piggyback into here. It's kind of tricky because it pushes out the prong sometimes. So anyway, let me see if I can get this on the first try. There we go. Everything's connected. Like I said, top wire, yellow wire, low beam. Bottom right, high beam. Bottom left, negative, ground. And on the factory plug, what you got to do is switch these two. What ends up being your setup is the negative goes into your top location of the plug. Your yellow, which is your low beam, goes into the bottom right. And of course, your high beam goes into the last spot, which is your bottom left. And once you do that, your plug is set up correctly and your light should work. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and go outside, plug this in, and I'm going to show you exactly how it should look. All right, guys, this is how your setup should look. So you have your pigtail connected to your green harness to the light itself. You come and take your wires and hook the negative prong into the top location, the yellow, which is the low beam, into the right location of the prong, and the red into the left location of the plug. Then when you come around and turn your headlights on, this is what you should get. And these things are really bright. I mean, blindingly bright. So this is your low beam. The lights on the side are the daytime running lights. And then there's also a plug where you can run those to your side markers. I probably run them here. Because if you run them to your turn signal, when you turn your turn signals on, they'll flash with the turn signal, which would be kind of cool, I guess, but that's not my style. So anyway, when you turn the high beams on, these two extra rows will come on. Right now mine isn't working, but I think it's because since these are LEDs, well, I don't even think it's because these are LEDs. I think it's because the high beams work in a loop circuit. So for the high beam to work, that light bulb needs to be installed as well. But you already know I only have one bulb. But I'm gonna turn the high beams on. I'll show you what happens. Turn the high beams on, and this stays on, but it goes dim. And I think these two are supposed to come on with it. So what I'm gonna do is, let me see what happens if I flip the high beam and low beam around and see if all these come on. I can't really tell. I don't think so. Turn this off. Oh yeah, okay. So when I turn the low beam on, all of them come on. You see all three rows are lit. So I'm thinking that has something to do, somebody correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, is this needs to be a complete circuit. So I need another headlight installed on the passenger side in order to get my high beams working. Right now I think my high beams are working on my low beam setting on the column. Turn them back off. Oh, that's the high beam setting. Yep, and it goes back to that. So yeah, I'm gonna flip these back around. What you want to do, like I said, you want to have, I gotta flip them back around. You want to have your negative at the top. You want this yellow wire over on the right hand side and the red wire on the left hand side, and that's the way it should work the proper way. I'm gonna take this out, flip them back around so you can see once again exactly how it's supposed to be. Should be one row of lights in your daytime running, and your plug setup should look like that. Black on top, red on the left, yellow on the right. We're going to install this headlamp into its location now. I'm going to go ahead and cut, and when I come back, it will be in its rightful location. All right, guys, this is how it looks once it's installed inside of the car properly. I'm still having a wiring issue. I don't know what's going on. I know it's hooked up properly, but I think it's because I only have that one LED, and that's a halogen, that this one is acting up. So basically, as long as that one's unplugged and I have the low beams on, it works fine. That's your low beam. As soon as I hook that one up, all 3 rows of these LEDs, they cut on low beam. And when I turn it to high beam, then the middle row goes dim, but the 2 other rows of LEDs don't come on at all. So I'm thinking once I get both of the LEDs hooked up together, then that'll resolve the issue. But this is what we have. That's the new look, and that was my original aftermarket look. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm a little biased. I think I like that style better just because it's cleaner. You know, you have the LED look, it looked like it's trying to do too much or trying to prove itself with the LED, but I do like it. It's brighter for sure. But what I also do like is this headlight, the lens is glass. That one is plastic. If that was too much information coming at one time, here's a few pictures and diagrams of exactly how your setup should look and be wired. Until next time, when I get my other headlight, like, subscribe, and I will see you then. And we out.